everyone. Hello and welcome again to our live Go Live FB Live session tonight. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It's me again, Arian, coming to you live from Windsor, Ontario, Canada. It's March 19, 2025. It's around 7:20 here in Canada. How about you guys? Share in the comments where you are currently based. What time is it there? So that we can engage in the chat. We would know how global we are in here. And just a quick introduction about myself. If this is the first time that you are seeing me, again, my name is Aryan, and I am a Filipina immigrant currently based here in Windsor, Ontario, Canada. Still waiting for a permanent residency, actually. But we're currently based here in Windsor, Ontario, with my husband and two kids. I used to be an SAP programmer and a software engineer back in the Philippines. I worked there for 12 years, but we came here in 2022 for a greener pasture to start anew. And I started as a student. I juggled multiple jobs as a cleaner, moving coordinator, and concierge. And then after my program, I landed as an IT analyst. I landed an IT analyst job here in Ontario. So that's my quick story. And just a little over a year ago, we found this online business opportunity and we've never looked back since. So, in this online business, in this digital business that we're doing, we are actually helping ambitious parents and professionals like us build a smarter income stream and enjoy more precious moments with their family, especially with their kids. So that's who I am. I actually have missed my go live yesterday, right? Because I wasn't really feeling well because of my period. But so catching up, catching up today. And we have a very interesting topic. So the topic for tonight is you weren't given an easy start, but that is your superpower. And I also wanted to remind everyone that, of course, because in any endeavor, in any project, in anything actually that you want to start, if you don't know what it is yet, if you have no experience about it yet, if it's very new to you, right, then um, it will never be really easy, right? It's never gonna be easy if it's new to you. So that's what we're gonna tackle today or tonight. And I hope you can tune in today. Um, because I wanted to give value and I also wanted to catch up since I wasn't able to do my go live yesterday. So we're gonna be quick because we actually have a mastermind session for tonight in the business team. So we'll end up in about 20 minutes. So yeah, so that is actually our topic. Yeah, you weren't given an easy start, but that is your superpower. Because if you have, if you have an experience, in past experience wherein you struggled, financially, you were in a situation wherein you had hardships, you had difficulties, you struggled with self doubt, or you struggled with self esteem, any obstacle that you faced in the past, remember that it is actually shaping you for something. Whether from today, looking back, whatever you have right now, that is a product of whatever you've experienced in the past, right? So if you are familiar with or if you try to do self check and revisit your past, right? What are those struggles, what are those hardships, issues, that you have experienced that helped you um, be who you are today? So if you can share down below in the comments, that's great, because we can engage in a chat, and let's dive in on this topic, this interesting topic. So yeah, so struggles actually forces us to be resourceful, and that is why whatever we've experienced in the past, it taught us something that we can really like when life is teaching us, situations in the past, it actually, well, scientifically, it expands our brain, it expands our mind, because we learn from that situation, from that experience, and we may decide to to change the action or the outcome in case it happens again. So being resourceful helps us to become, better individuals in the future, right? And remember, people who have it easy never learn how to figure things out on their own. And if you're familiar with the let them theory, from Mel Robbins, that's a book that she recently have written, about, just letting things the way that they are, because there's beauty in it, right? So, how about you? Were there situations that you had to be creative to make things work? Because there could be times that um, there were situations wherein you don't have a lot of choices, right? I won't say that there's no choice, but there are situations where we don't have a lot of choices, and we try our best to be creative. We try our best to make it work. Um, a lot of us do that, actually, even financially, right? Sometimes when we have like limited, let's say we have limited funds, and we don't know where to get, you know uh, uh, we don't know where to get additional funds for, let's say, a school project for a kid, and we're waiting for the next payday, right? What do you do as a parent, right? How will you make this work? So those things actually forces us, not really, I'm not gonna say it subtly, but it's really forcing us. Those struggles are forcing us to be resourceful, to try to resolve, those problems, those hardships. So in turn, we actually also develop a higher pain tolerance, right? Because success isn't about avoiding failure, it's about handling it and pushing forward. And guess what? You've already been through a lot of tough times, and that means you are built for this. You are built for this. So if you think that you face an opportunity and you are not very much into it because you think that you cannot do it, or if you think that this is not for you, it is not for you, um in the first place, why did it come up, in front of you, right? So there's kind of a, like, I won't I won't really have this, I won't say like scientific things, but there can be a force, that an invisible force that led you to it, right? So if you think that it's hard, that opportunity is kind of hard to do or difficult to do for you, then look back and check all of those situations that you've undergone, all those situations or issues that you've already resolved in your life, and say, why can't I do this, right? I was already able to get past through a lot of things in life, but this opportunity or this thing, why can't I do this? I sure can, right? I sure can. Because again, through the years, as you are experiencing these things, you develop this higher pain tolerance. So that's how even I personally I can attest to this because I don't know, I guess I've matured enough to um to just let things go. Let some things go. Of course I do have like opinions with things about things, different things. I have opinions about whatever is happening in the Philippines right now, whatever's happening with my family right now, whatever's happening with Canada, the trade wars and everything, those recent issues that we're facing in the society today. I do have like my own, opinions about that. But I don't really I easily pivot. I don't really uh dive deep into those because I personally know what I want in life. And that those things won't help me, thinking about those things won't really help me to achieve my goals. So that's how I see it. That's how I view it. And looking back at all the experiences that I've had before, there are a lot of painful, like pretty painful things that I've experienced, but I knew now that I have a higher pain tolerance and I'm more matured when it comes to like thinking about solutions, right? So I hope you are too. So the third insight that we have here is we know the value of hard work, right? If we've experienced a lot, especially us Filipinos, in the Philippines, we always say that our country, the Philippines, is a third world country. But look at the people, like they're always happy, happy-go-lucky. They're always in the malls, you know, buying stuff, eating out, dining out, things like that. Um, but we don't know actually that behind that, Filipinos are really very hardworking. They've been struggling throughout their life, right? We've been struggling throughout our lives. Like even when I started my career, I knew that the salary isn't really very big, but I tried to climb up the ladder with hard work, with dedication, with persistence. I never stopped working, and I reached a milestone in my career wherein I was able to like do the stuff that I wanted to become comfortable with things. So you know nothing is really handed to us in a silver platter, right? We had to work for a lot of things. And again, as I mentioned earlier, whatever things that you have right now are product of what you did, in the past, what you did before. So whatever it is, whatever those values are that you exuded, that you've shown, when you were trying to go through life in general, go through all these problems, go past these problems, it helps you realize like this values, it helps you learn these values along the way. And definitely, most definitely, once you've learned these values, you are like ready to take on more or bigger things in life, right? And for example, in your career, if you worked hard, if you have a really good work ethic, that's one thing that will actually make you outlast everyone else in your job, right? Because you are in the right mindset already. You know the value of hard work. You are persistent. You are persevering, So, and that's just one, area of your life. So if you have learned that value, let's say in your work, you can actually apply that same value if you want to start a business, or if you want to learn let's say learn a language or do other things, do passion projects, you know those things, because you've already learned those values and you can apply or implement those values and habits as well to your new endeavors, right? So if you're sitting there thinking that I don't know these things, I don't have the right background or right education for these things, I don't have connections, I don't know how to present myself, I don't know how to talk to people, just stop, because everything can be learned. And we're people, we are expandable. Right? Because have what we actually have as humans is something that is way more powerful, which is grit. And it has developed in you, in me, in us, ever since we even ever since we were alive. We have um ever since we've stepped into, trying to resolve things, resolve issues, working on our learning, uh, what else? Trying to figure things out, ever since we were children, like we were doing those things. And one thing that life has taught us, me, is that life is life's not perfect, life's not linear or monotonous. Is just like you are one day you are up there, and one another day or next day you are like down there. And when you are up there, you don't stay up there. Like there are going to be problems, there are going to be issues that will come your way, but how are you going to resolve that, right? That's grit, because you want to get through that, you want to get past that, you want to see yourself in a better light, better future, right? So that's grit. And I believe you have that. I have that. Everybody has that. It just depends on how, I guess, how mature they are to think about life. What's their perspective about life? So if your perspective about life is very negative, you know what I mean? Why am I in this situation? Why am I facing this problem? How am I gonna resolve this and things like that? Don't dwell on those thoughts, because that won't resolve the issue. Think about the resolution, and maybe also think about why it's happening to you, because there might be a bigger reason, right? Bigger reason for that, because you will be able to use that situation, that value that you're gonna learn from that, into a bigger purpose in the future. So that's it from me today, this Wednesday, and I hope you got some value from that. If ever you are, again, interested to check out our online business, just register your full name and email address down there in my website, and I will connect with you and send you the next steps. Hi, Kuya Joseph. Thanks again for your support. I'll see you tomorrow. So we're going to have a quick meeting, because we're helping each other out. Again, in this business, we are helping each other out, have success, right? In this business, have results. So I'm gonna share some of my experiences, and not really expertise, but I believe I know this thing. So I'm gonna help Kuya Joseph to check out and probably launch an ad tomorrow. So we'll see. I'm not sure if I will be able to be here tomorrow night. I hope I'll be able to make it in the live, probably in the morning. But yeah, thank you so much, Kuya. Oh, I can share many experiences from my OJA lesson learned. Yes, yes, Kuya. I totally believe you, because you are one of my models. Like 30 years in the IT world, diba? So yeah, because we're both, from the IT industry. So there you have it. Thank you so much, Kuya Joseph, for your support. Again, if you're interested, guys, to check out our online business, everything is already here. It's already given to you in this package. So just check out. Register your full name and email address, and I'll connect with you and see you soon, virtually or online, so that we can talk about it. So that's it for me tonight, and I'll see you again in my next live, hopefully tomorrow. Bye for now, guys.